Hi. You like what you see?
It's too hot for that.
Good morning. Welcome back to another boring video. I don't do much. I'm a first-time mom and I'm a stay-at-home mom, so some days I don't even leave the house. Some days I don't even step outside, and that's fine. I love it. I'm having fun. I am a yapper. Like, this is what I do. I sit here and I talk. Just like me by myself. And y'all, of course. My 17 subscribers. And I want to share my very lovely, boring life with you. Do you want to do a scrapbook with me? So, don't tell anybody, but I partake in the... If you know me, I have always. So, it is no different now that I have a baby. Okay? And he's not here, so judge me. Actually, judge me. Do it. So I'm gonna do that real quick and I'll be right back. Okay. I hit it a couple times. And I coughed a lot of times. So that means it worked. Now let's scrapbook. I fear I am an old lady now. I enjoy staying home and scrapbooking. It's the little things, you know? So, I was thinking the other day, and I don't do this very often. You see that somebody is doing something embarrassing, and it makes you embarrassed, right? I was thinking about the people who have seen me do something embarrassing, and they got embarrassed because of it, and I was wondering if they sit back sometimes and think about the embarrassing thing they witnessed me do. So I was thinking about that, and then I was like, what better thing to do than come on the internet and share my embarrassing stories? Can't be embarrassed if you own it, right? 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 It's inspired by the one and only Jenna Marbles. I love and miss her every single day. So let me go through all of these photos and tell you about my embarrassing shit. Okay, so this one time we went to, it was a winery, and the woman working behind the bar, she had a very strong British accent, and I accidentally responded in a British accent. That was truly embarrassing, and sometimes I wonder if she thinks about that. Because I am not, I do not, and it's actually really bad. My British accent is really bad. I was ordering a water, and she was like, do you want tap or bottled? And I go, bottled water, please. It was a canon of it, unfortunately. Another embarrassing story. The reason I will never go to a Jamba Juice is because this one time in high school, a friend and I went to the mall. You know how like you walk in and they have like some type of food drink situation? Well, it was a Jamba Juice this time. We got some and we were drinking them. 30 minutes into our little shopping spree, we both looked at each other and knew the other one had to take a shit. We had to go. Unspoken, there were no words. We just kind of like locked in and we're like, okay, let's find a bathroom. And then I'm pretty sure we had to leave. I'm pretty sure it was so bad we ended up having to leave. That is my experience with Jamba Juice. One time we got caught smoking in high school. That was actually pretty embarrassing because the whole school knew about it. Homecoming rolls around and we're all supposed to be in there like an hour early to help set up. Who the fuck wants to do that? So instead, we decided to go drive around, go back, and walk into the homecoming after dousing ourselves in what I believe was just Febreze. You know, when it's like, bro, do I smell? And they're like, nah, bro, you good? Do I smell? You know, it was like that. There was like 6 of us too. So we're walking and just imagine a cloud of like green, you know, like a cartoon, like a cloud of green smoke, like we stink. That's how I imagine people pictured us walking into homecoming. So our cheer coach was the one sitting there accepting the tickets and allowing the kids in. And she accepted our tickets and allowed us in. And then sent the little cops that they have, you know, whatever they are, she sent them in there to get us. So then imagine the crowd full of high school kids just dressed real cute, and then right there in the center you can see that green cloud, so like you know where we're at. They came into the middle of the dance floor and they grabbed us all individually and dragged us out, and then they sat us there right by the entrance, still smelling like straight dank. Like that was the form of punishment, was making us sit there. And as everybody walked in and they looked over at us, it was, oh my god, I still remember it. So yeah, that was another one. That was pretty embarrassing. This one time in high school, I had a bathroom emergency. Like we had all just sat down. We had just gotten to class. We had just sat down, and I was like, "Hey, I need to use the bathroom." And the teacher was like, "No, wait, you gotta wait." And I was like, "Okay." And then it was not okay, and I really, 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 really had to go. Like one of those, like you can feel your stomach gurgling, and I was like, "Hey, it's an emergency." Do you know how embarrassing that is to have to raise your hand and say, "It's an emergency"? So then I went to the bathroom, and there were some girls in there skipping. I unloaded right there, honey. Yep, I shitted right there in the stall, and they were laughing at me, and I was like, I have no control over what's happening to my body right now. I had to leave the bathroom eventually, so I got out, and then I came around, I was washing my hands, and they looked at me like this, and I was like, stop. Okay, let me think of another embarrassing story. Oh my god, I just thought of one. And this happened not that long ago. So you know how on Snapchat it shows you your memories? Well, I was showing Morgan's mom, my mother-in-law, a memory of maybe my dogs or something. It was something cute. And I wasn't holding down the screen. So after the 10 seconds was up, it went into the next memory. It was a nude. I showed my mother-in-law my naked body. But it was like 6 years ago and I was skinny. Yeah, so I'm not mad about it. I mean, it's embarrassing. It's really embarrassing, actually. But I'm not mad about it. So it's him, and then you open it up and it says Maddox's people. Like, Morgan is my person, but Maddox has people. When he brought over Maddox's first beer. Iconic. Let me think of another embarrassing story for you. I don't remember much, okay, from my childhood. She has trauma. Spring break, it was probably 2016, and I was out in the Dirty Myrtle with all my friends, and we were drinking, because you know, that's what you do, spring break. I'll sit there and partay for however long, and then you get ready and you go out to the strip, because like, what else are a bunch of 16-year-olds gonna do? There was this guy who I think he was working, but I don't know that I knew he was working. I think I just saw somebody in the store and was like, oh, he's cute. So then one of my friends dared me to go up and say hey to him. So my drunk ass went up there and said hey to him. And mind you, I'm not just drunk. I am plastered, like borderline blackout, and I'm also 16. So like already pretty embarrassing. I walk up to him and I am what I think is spitting game, okay? I was like, ooh, I'm in there. And then he was like, oh no, like that's my girlfriend over there. And I walked over there and I was like, oh, and I was like, hey, like I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be like hitting on your boyfriend. And they looked at me like, What are you talking about? That man didn't know those girls. And he sent me over there because of my drunk ass. I was like, all right, touche. I'll leave you alone. And these are all like things I still think about, you know? You know, it's like when you're laying down to go to sleep at night and it's just like all of your most embarrassing moments playing on repeat in your mind. All right, so we've got Grandpa, Glam Glam. I don't have pictures yet, will soon. Grandma, Pop Pop, Uncle Trip, Aunt Sharon, Aunt Kenny, Great Grandpa, Great Grandma, still need photos for her, Mommy, and Mommy. Cute. I can add friends, you know, his little friends once he makes them, and just his people. I hope you enjoyed this very boring video and my very boring life, and I hope you want to follow along. I hope you enjoyed my embarrassing stories, and if you want to tell me some of your own embarrassing stories, that would be amazing. Help me feel not so embarrassed posting this. Share your embarrassing stories in the comments. Thank you and good night. I am going to go partake again, and who knows, maybe I'll read my book, maybe I'll take a nap, maybe I'll go to Target. Goodbye, I guess. It's always so awkward ending these videos because what am I supposed to say? All right, I will talk to you later. I love you. I mean it so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.